I moved to Atlanta after my husband had a great job opportunity to move out here. And when I moved, I still had my great job at Clear Income, and I was going to stay working there. And my family is all in Charlotte now, so the whole plan was that I would work from home and then come up 1 week a month. And we had moved to Atlanta really quickly, and the apartment that we were in Atlanta was the worst apartment I have ever seen.
We have some bad ones, yeah.
It was disgusting. It was dark and dingy, and I was having the hardest time working from home and just being alone. It wasn't for me. And I was fortunate enough to meet Charlie Jones, who is one of the founding partners of Marshall Jones, and he was in need of an administrative assistant. And it really wasn't the kind of job I wanted. I didn't want to start at the bottom again. I was really trying to come in a little higher.
Yeah.
And so I told Charlie that I would take the job. However, in 2 weeks, if he did not double my salary, I was going to leave.
Okay. So you got 2 weeks to prove yourself there.
I had 2 weeks to prove myself. So I quickly figured out all the stuff that was going on administratively, and it was pretty simple. And then I quickly found a lot of other problems where I could fix their website and help with their AR and figure out some client processes that were going on and try to dive into how are they getting new clients and what are the issues? Why are they not growing every year?
Right. And they were one location at this point?
Yeah, we had one location at that time that we had been at since the start, basically, since 1985, and the company was open in 1984. So they had been there for a long time. And their clients had been there for a long time. So that was
just
great.
Was growing.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They were offering all of the right things, but there was no catalyst to grow.
No business development happening or anything? Yeah.
Not enough business development, or maybe not the best focus on business development. And so I worked closely with Charlie, and we worked on getting it up to speed.
So how long did that take?
The first year was the worst year.
Yeah, of course.
And I told him that. I said, this is going to be the worst year of your life, but I promise next year it's going to be crazy.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened. It's horrible to have to go into a company that's pretty set in its ways and have to make changes. A lot of that comes with personnel changes, and that's difficult for anybody to handle.
And personality changes too. I mean, the heads of the company have to understand. I went through the same thing. Like I used to just sit around and program the whole time, and we were kind of locked in. And then at some point, I was like, okay, we're bringing new programmers in. Yeah, I've got to go out and be a president. I've got to go out and
exactly. Yeah. And that can be scary for people is to change your workflows. Yeah. So to change your company morals, how do you? Are your staff living what you're saying we do? Right. And if they're not, then what changes do you have to make to have that happen? Does your team actually care about the company? Do they have that same mission and value and loyalty?
Punching the clock, yeah.
And that was a lot of what was happening. And a lot of those people aren't here today, but the ones who are really see how great everything is going. Yeah. And that's been a real big shift. A lot of people don't realize that if you invest in your people and invest in your team, they will grow your company faster than you could ever.